everybody, welcome back to Mama Z's Texas Kitchen. So today we are making something that I am really excited about. We're making dishwasher tabs. So as you know, I am working really hard to get away from a lot of the commercial stuff. This is really neat. I found this recipe online, and you pay such an enormous amount of money for 10 dishwasher tabs that I can make a lot of these for pennies. So the recipe, I will link it below, but it is super simple, guys. Now this is Arm & Hammer super washing soda. This isn't baking soda, this is washing soda. And you take a cup of this. Now you can make this as big as you need to. So it's 1 cup of this, a cup of the borax, okay. Now this is citric acid. You can find this in your canning supply. You can buy it online. Get it on Amazon. And I always do this, and I should open this stuff prior. I'm gonna hand it to Papa because I have gloves on. I cut my finger this morning. This stuff can, it is an acid, so if you got sensitive skin, or if you did like me and you slashed your finger this morning, I would advise to wear gloves. Okay, you need a 1/2 cup of citric acid. I would hold that away from your face because that burnt my nose. And then a 1/2 cup of salt. I'm using regular sea salt.
Like a bird on a tree. I'm just sitting here.
You have hard water. You need the citric acid the sea salt helps just break off the hard water and stuff. Now I'm adding essential oils to this. This is a lemon.
It's so beautiful. You and me. We meant to be in the great outdoors. Forever free.
Now, I put some distilled water in a spray bottle, and you're just going to spray this until you get just kind of a sand consistency to it. And this will kind of fizz together. It's kind of fizzy, and that's very normal when you see that. And you just, when you can get it to kind of clump up like that, that's what you want it to do. Now the molds I'm using, you could use really kind of any mold you want. You just want to kind of make sure that it'll fit into your dishwasher. I'm just using some dollar store ice trays. It's the same ones that I use to make my laundry tabs. I'm going to do a video on that too, coming out. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my ice trays And then I'm just gonna press it down into the mold.
like a bird on a tree.
And you want them in there pretty tight.
I'm just sitting here. I got time. It's clear to see.
Like I said, you can make this recipe just as big as you need it to be.
Small. We can sit together. It's so beautiful. You and me. We meant to be in the great outdoors.
And I'm not filling these completely full because I do want it to, fit completely into my tab. And it would make a pretty good size deal if I made it, I fill the little tray completely up. And you want to push that down just as tight as you can because you want it compacted in there.
To see the truth around you. From a distance you can tell. You and me meant to be in the great outdoors. Forever free. You and me meant to be in the great outdoors. Forever like a bird on a tree.
And each of these trays have 15, so I'm getting about 30 tabs out of this recipe.
I got time. It's clear to see from up here.
This is literally costing me pennies
We can sit together. It's so beautiful.
compared to what you would pay at the grocery store for 30
We meant to
dishwasher tabs.
in the great outdoors. Forever free.
What I'm going to do is let this set up for a couple of hours, and then you come back and then it'll harden up, and you dump it out on some parchment paper and let that set up for about 12 hours. So I'm going to bring you back in a couple of hours and I'll show you taking it out and what it looks like. Okay?
Distance you can tell.
So I'll see you back here in a couple of hours. Okay, so it's set up for a little bit. I'm going to take these out and let them finish drying, probably overnight. And then you want to store them in an airtight container. And I've got 30 tabs. If you do your dishes once a day, then you have a month's worth here.
You and me meant to be
Papa's over there laughing at me.
great outdoors.
Looky there. It came out perfect.
Forever.
So we're just going to lay these out and let them, they're still pretty soft. So you're going to want them just to sit out and finish hardening up. And just not mess with them for you know, overnight. And then once they're completely hard, just put them in a Ziploc bag or in a glass container. I have limited cabinet space, so things tend to go in a baggie around here.
I'm just sitting here. I got time.
Okay, and that's all there is to it, guys. Really consider, I know people are like, well, I just don't have time to do this. My advice is, you know, make the time, because you're saving money, you're saving just a lot of energy doing stuff like this that you could spend on other things. So, and I'm just gonna let them set up and finish and card it. And that's all there is to it, guys. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey, and we'll see you guys on the next video.
Also, please like and subscribe.